Welcome back to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Thank you for all being here. Want to thank the people who have reached out for readings. I really enjoyed doing that and the custom jewelry work. So thank you. This is a collective reading for the beginning of June 2024, and it's called Listening to and Understanding Gaia. And the higher realm, the spiritual realm, angelic realm, whatever you want to call it, really wanted to be represented. So I pull what they tell me to pull. So we'll see what they have in store for us. So, understanding Gaia and listening to Gaia. So, we have a 40, which talks about creating a foundation, right? An epiphanies, new beginnings. 4 is also a very balanced, stable kind of number in numerology. And it says, understand that within Gaia, there is a beautiful system that enhances each human who sees and feels it. And as you understand Gaia, you connect with the creator of all things. So, how are we going to take care of Gaia? How do we need to understand her as she's changing? And those changes we tend to see in the weather, right? Also her, whether there's storms or volcanic eruptions or earthquakes or the clouds, paying attention to nature, paying attention to her. How do we need to take steps to understand her better, to help support her in our shift? Because as she shifts, so do we. At the bottom of the deck, it says Gaia speaks to you. Some of you will walk into the forest and you feel it. It surrounds you with its love and beauty, and this is how Gaia speaks to you. Are you listening? Are you listening? And are you having gratitude for those things that she provides for you? We're in spring where I'm at, so the some of them call them weeds, but dandelions that are coming up for the bees. I can't wait for the bees to come out. We have here we've got lily of the valley and wild violets and honeysuckle, all those kinds of things, right? Having gratitude for that. I said, take the next one. Yeah, loving Gaia. When you feel Gaia's sweet energy and stop and give her your love, for it makes a difference and it amplifies what the planet is and what you can do for you and all those who follow you. So, how are we helping her? What are we leaving for the next generation, right? Or generations? So, that is a big deal. And then she asked me to go to her other deck. The bottom of the deck, it says exit and love God. My goal in life purpose is simply to exist and love God, creator, the universe, whatever you want to call that, that works for you. The love of God creates passion and purpose within my life. Now, your passion and purpose, it doesn't have to be a huge thing, right? It can just be being yourself in your authenticity in a place of love and kindness, right? And compassion. Um, Helping others, community, because we're all connected, animals, everything. So that's really important, understanding that connectivity. Eternal peace. My guides, angels, and God are always with me. So finding that peace is never more than a heartbeat away. I am in eternal peace. How are you creating peace, calm for yourself, right? If you need help, you're surrounded with support. You have free will, so ask for help and support if need be, to quiet the mind, to be in a place of peace. I attract my beloved. I give thanks for the mutual love and attraction that I feel and share with my beloved. So the beloved is the creator, if you want to go top down. It's also the love you have for family, partner, friends, community, whatever that is. And when you put out a frequency of love and compassion, right? You attract like things, like people, like scenarios, right? So that's the other part. And when you're in a state of that, that also contributes to the peace. So today Gaia is kind of in spirit is giving us these little, it's almost like your little top 10 kind of thing, where little things to remember, little things to try to tweak, right? So that's where we're headed with this reading today. Sacred journey. You are on a sacred journey. This is the snake. It's very Aboriginal, this painting, and it talks about transformation, shedding the old, to birth the new beginning, the new path. And the circle with the dot in the center, some of us call the donut, that is the one. That is everything. That is the all, right? That fire of transformation. And then we've got this celestial thing that looks almost like a crown chakra, but it almost to me reminds me of a cloak of protection. And also to me, this reminds me of peacock feathers, the eye, listening to our inner self, our intuition, knowing you are limitless. You are limitless. There are no wrong things. There are no mistakes. They're all lessons. They're all experiences. Yeah, you are a free spirit, free will to make your own choices, right? To evolve, to grow in this lifetime. Having unconditional love for yourself, for everything. Unconditional love. And knowing your self-worth, that you are worthy. You are loved. And that is from here. Am I letting fear stop me? Where are those areas of discomfort, those fears, doubts? Those are your niggles. Those are the things that you need to work on to alchemize. Alchemy is a transformative process that removes suffering. So the fear is what creates doubts, creates suffering, right? So how are you doing that? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. There's a confirmation. But it's up to you because you're limitless. But it is up to you to see that by taking action. Changing of a thought pattern, right? And I have a friend who uses percentages. Are you 50-50? Are you 80-20? And we work on that to get hopefully to 0, to 100, or whatever you want to call it. We call it 0 because there's this side of it and this side of it. What risk can I take today? That risk may simply be altering your thought about something, your beliefs about something, changing it. It may be a risk of speaking your truth, of doing what's right for you out of self-love. It's got to come here first before you overextend yourself in other ways. Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big step, the big scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings, which is really funny because in one of the angel decks, we have spread your wings. That's literally what that is making that change, is spreading your wings further and further. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect. You are ready to soar. You're ready to start, they're even saying, right? Here we go again. Compassion. Archangel Zadkiel. Soften your heart with respect to a particular situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Why? It was an experience. You can agree to disagree and you can still have compassion for them. Even if you don't like it per se or wish it wasn't that way, you can still have compassion. Why? Everyone's on their own journey, their own path, and how they're dealing with those obstacles, lessons that are being gifted to them. For some of you, we have a brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. Maybe it's a change in diet, right? Maybe it's a project you wanted to start or something you just wanted to try for the experience. Whatever that niggle and nudge is, that brilliant idea, the size doesn't matter. They're encouraging you to go towards that. Yeah, clairsentience. Archangel Raphael, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So clairsentience is connected to your intuition, that niggle, that nudge, that little somebody poking there going, hey, that's what you need to learn to trust and follow. Okay. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So this is an interesting card. Discernment is all about making the decision that is right for you. You do not have to make it instantaneously. I like the idea of pausing and taking time to feel it out, to see what really sits better for me than not, right? And then being okay with that, regardless of the outcome. Why? Because I know it's what's right for me. Discernment is also knowing that you don't make the decision out of fear of the outcome, a person's reaction, right? You can't control them. The only thing you can do is control you and what's right for you. So discernment is a big one. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. Sometimes kindness, including kindness to yourself, but being kind to someone else, it doesn't cost anything, right? And that is a gift of frequency. So even if they're grumpy, even if they're, not the most wonderful person to deal with, there's a reason there's that quote, kill them with kindness, right? It doesn't cost anything. And maybe without you knowing it, your act of kindness, patience towards, let's say, that person, that might be the nicest thing anybody's said or done for them in their day or in quite a while. Come from kindness. But also knowing your boundaries of discernment, right? That doesn't mean you're going to let yourself be verbally, emotionally, mentally, physically abused, right? But kindness, joy. You delight in the love of life and bring spirit of fun to all that you do. Where are you finding your joy? Where are you finding the fun, the giggles, the laughter, the amusement, right? Those are all aspects of joy, right? You don't have to be twinkle toes and spin around the floor, but what brings you joy? Humor's great. Humor is a form of joy in my life, but joy, finding joy in today and every day, but we'll take it a day at a time. Yeah, detachment is the bottom of the deck. Are you releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love? And it's okay to change your view or perspective on something. Why? You're growing, you're gaining in wisdom and knowledge and evolving. Now, some things you may feel that they're always going to be the same, but the things that you want to detach from are those that have kept you bound, that create that fear of doubt. So keep that in mind. Divine timing. The divine brings things in timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. Divine timing is not linear timing. So know that divine timing, it comes when that door opens, when it's ready. Doors that shut, they weren't meant for you. So you need to trust in divine timing. That is releasing control. Yes? And on the bottom of the deck, we have truth. When everything is done as offering, even the act of speaking, excuse me, you get you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Again, discernment. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Silence is also a form of truth, of knowing discernment again. Like, even if you say something and you know it's probably not going to be received, it may be better to be silent. However, when it's time for you to speak, you speak from your truth, from love and compassion, but you speak your truth because you're the only one taking care of you technically, right? The miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to react through nature and fresh air. Gaia again. Are you getting outside? Are you getting some fresh air, enjoying a little sunshine, or enjoying the rain? I even enjoy the rain. But reconnecting with nature, maybe going barefoot in the yard, right? Grounding. Inner power, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. So when you set those thoughts and tensions and shift them, everything's connected and it's always constantly changing because not only are you changing in frequency, which is a thought, word, action, right? It then goes out and connects to other things. So everything is having to be recalibrated, rewoven, as I like to say, with everybody else's. It's massive. When you make the shift, other things shift for you. And you also help to shift the collective. Synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Many of us are being given signs. Can be numerology, repeated numbers or number sequences, totem animals, a weird message, whatever that is, stranger coming up to you, saying something, and you're like, that was weird. That was interesting. That's what that is. And synchronicities are a thing. There are no coincidences. They are all synchronized and being brought to you in divine timing for your greater good and what you need at that time. Mary Magdalene, the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So sharing could be something, maybe you're blogging. Maybe it's words of wisdom. Maybe it's a compassionate act, right? Or it's some experience someone's placed in your path that they could benefit from how you handled a certain experience. That's when you're the teacher. We are also the students at the same time. We have Mercury, open communication. Get the weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. When you know that you need to express something, your truth, right? It does not benefit you when you hold it in. That's the dis-ease that creates sometimes disease. So communication, being thoughtful with your words, but speaking up from your throat chakra, right? When it's time. And communication is how we understand one another. Bottom of the deck, we've got transformation. Archangel Zadkiel. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. So many of you are shifting from past experiences, past viewpoints of how things may have been. And when you make these changes, we've got Isis, magic. It says magic manifesting. You're manifesting, creating new frequencies, new connectivity to the web of humanity, of creation. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Pay attention to those thoughts, those images, those dreams, because they're there to assist you. From whom can I release judgment right now? That's a big one. Not comparing, not judging people or yourself based on someone else. That's a release. And that is a fear. How are they going to react? What are they going to think of me? Who cares? It doesn't matter as long as you're in your own truth, right? They don't like it. That's fine. They're not living their life for you. Energy flows where my intention goes. So intentions actually begin as a thought. And then sometimes they're in words or actions. Being conscious of that, making a good choice for what's best for you, right? What's in alignment, what's coming from a place of love and compassion. And then your energy creates your reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Just saying. So why not make it amazing? Why not make it beautiful? Why not make it how you want it, right? All right. So I'm going to go to the keys to the 13 universal laws. There are 12 laws of the universe, but the 13th is love, and it governs the other 12 when they're done, made from a place of love. And see what we have to round this reading out for the beginning of June 2024. All right. And they come flying out. Bottom of the deck, key to innovation. When you're innovative, even with yourself, how you think about things, how you do things, right? That's new. That's new to you. So that's the overall energy. What are you shifting? What are you changing? Yeah, universal law of polarity. So there are things that when you put more, let's say, higher frequency out, it brings in the opposite, which are people, situations of lower frequency. And to me, this is kind of like your quizzes and tests. How are you going to handle them, right? And light does attract the dark because it has to be in balance. How are you looking at it? How are you looking at the dark aspects? We call them dark, but you know what I mean. The dark aspects are the things that are reactive, triggering to what it is you're trying to shift. And as you learn to understand them and learn to not allow them to trigger you or work on them, right, it brings them into balance. And that key is also to being in the present, not worrying about the past anymore. The future is undetermined. Being present. What can you do now? And Gaia and Spirit are here to assist you. So you need to listen, understand it, and then move from there. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Thank you for being here. If you need a reading, you want some gemstone jewelry or custom work done, please reach out to me. But I will see you next time. Take care.